everyone. This is going to be my new attempt at a vlog. I kind of realized that the last few sort of quote unquote vlogs that I didn't end up being very vlog-like. They were more just stuff that I found out about recently. It's kind of like a news update more than about sort of what I thought. Um, I just sort of, I don't know why I did that. I just kind of felt that my opinions were a little bit boring on these kind of things necessarily. So I'm just going to try to do a quick, true vlog, just me talking about some stuff that and what I think about it. Um, so let's go. Okay, so first off, I was trying to think of something interesting that I'd done recently, and nothing really big came up, but I did go to see Jin live in Vancouver when he was here, and what can I say? I enjoyed it. I had a really good time. It wasn't, necessarily like going to see real J-pop concert because, of course, he's singing English. It's his solo work, and he's trying to appeal to a North American audience. And so it definitely felt like American pop music concert. But Jin was my favorite member in Katoon for many years. So it was really cool to see him live at the very least. Just having someone that I actually listened to when I was younger and I really liked was cool to see because we don't really get very many of these people in Vancouver, and I made a day of it. I went with a girlfriend of mine, and we just danced to music, and it was a pretty good deal. Like, I didn't spend very much on the tickets. I got some of the cheaper ones because I wasn't really sure how the show was going to be. Um, but I don't even remember how much. I think it was like $40 or something like that for for $1 concert. It was at the Vancouver Event Center, and I felt like I had gotten my money's worth from it. It was a good time. So that's the only real exciting thing that's happened in my life recently that I've actually like done. Um, what else can I talk about? Music that I've been listening to lately. Big Bang. Um, just been listening to Big Bang's new album constantly. I bought it off of iTunes and burned it onto CD, and I've been listening to it in my car a lot, and I really like it. You know, Big Bang is probably one of my favorite K-pop groups, so even if the album wasn't that good, I'd still be like, yay, Big Bang. But this time with their three music videos, particularly with Fantastic Baby, I mean, oh my god, like they just look so cool in it. Um, and like Top's hair, I was a little bit hesitant on it initially, because I like him with black hair, from like Let Me Hear Your Voice and videos like that. I really, really like that hair, so I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to see him with like turquoisey blue hair, but I'm getting used to it and I'm really liking it. Um, and I've shown quite a few people recently the Fantastic Baby music video that I'm trying to get into K-pop because I'm sure a lot of you have gone through this with the whole like trying to convert your friends to the music you listen to because they're like, why do you want to listen to something in a different language? And I'm like, because it's awesome. Listen to this. And Big Bang, uh, Fantastic Baby is a really good video, I feel, to kind of show them how different the imagery is, because for a lot of songs, there are some exceptions, but for a lot of songs, I do feel, it's pop music. You can't get super, super original with pop music. It has to be something you can dance to, there's certain parameters for it. But, I will say that generally I find that K pop has really good dance routines, and their groups just are amazing to look at. And pop music has a lot to do with your luck, and I don't really see people that I find that fun to look at in North American pop music. So that's one of the things that appeals to me about K-pop. So I'm always like, yeah, look at these people because they look cool. So yeah, Big Bang has been awesome. I think I've talked enough about that. The only other thing that's been interesting, I was trying to think of something to talk about in the Visual K J Rock world. I've made a list because I always forget about things when I try to talk about it. And so the only thing that I could find new that I found exciting in the Visual K world, because I haven't really been following it too much in the past few weeks. I've been really bad. Don't know why. I just sort of been following Gact, and Gact has been doing a lot of stuff with John, with the Yellow Fried Chickens, and doing interviews and changing his hair color. And he was in China for a little while there. Speaking of which, when he was in China, he did, I think, 3 interviews that I saw on YouTube where he was speaking English, and he did a really, really good job. He's always been pretty dedicated to, practicing his English and everything, but it's been a little touch and go, like some of his earlier solo career when he was trying to sing in English, and he'd just slur certain parts, and you're like, the pronunciation there, not so good. He's getting really, really good at his English, and his accent's really good. So, yeah, I'm really proud of him. Good for you, Gact, for getting all that English. Um, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The main thing that I found in the Visual K world that I'm excited about is Ale. The I believe he's backup guitar rather. Um, yeah, Ria is lead guitar and Ali is backup guitar as far as I know. If anyone knows that I'm wrong, please correct me on that. But anyway, Ali from Gazette has come on Twitter again. For those who don't know, he did have a Twitter account. I'm not sure for how long. I want to say like a year or so. Maybe even a little bit less than that. And then for some reason, there's some debate why he ended up deleting his Twitter account, which was kind of sad. For me, at least, I thought it was sad. I had heard some people say that they thought that it was because they was getting a lot of like Heckfur's English pronunciations and stuff. I really don't know what the cause of it was, but he's back. There has been some speculation whether it's legit or not, but it looks legit to me. So it's kind of cool. Unfortunately for me, most of his posts are in Japanese, and I don't always, it's a little hard to find translations for it. And I'm not very good with my reading of Japanese at all, so I'm missing most of it. But I still think it's kind of cool that he's back. Anything to do with LA makes me happy. I don't know why, but he's arguably like I love each and every member of Gazette. Like that's one of the things I like about Gazette is that I like all the members. Like with a lot of groups, I find that, you have your favorites and then you have your others that you don't like as much for whatever reason. With Gazette, I like all of them. Like if I'm watching behind the scenes of tour, I watch all the different parts with each of the members because I want to find out what they're doing and I'm interested in what they're saying and I respect all of them as musicians. They're all great, but for some reason, always just my favorite to watch because he's pretty. Yeah, fangirl moment. Sorry, guys, but I just like watching him. He's just such a goof, and he on stage he just looks like he's having so much fun. He's like having a private party. Like you'll see Ricky and Maria and Kat and Rita, you know, they're all performing and they're all great, but when you always look in the corner where Ollie is, and he just looks like he's having fun all on his own. Like he could just be doing this by himself and he'd still be having a great time. So it's awesome. And I've always liked his hair. I shouldn't say that. There was one period where he grew it out for a while and then he had the extensions. Wasn't so fond of that. I didn't hate it. I just thought that he could have done better. But apart from that, I've always liked his hair. He's gone blonde. It looked okay. The pinky red color, I absolutely love. Gray, amazing. And then, black, brown. He was like that for a long time, but it worked really well. And so, it was cool. Especially when it was black because it almost made him stand out more in Visual K because everyone dyes their hair, which is cool. I love that. But it's almost like it's gotten to the point where if someone doesn't color their hair, they're more original than someone who comes out with the newest color job. So that was kind of cool. I just independent thinker is what I thought. So yeah. So this has ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's cool. Um, like I said, this is my sort of just me talking, and I'm not gonna edit it too much. And so thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, good for you, because this is a long, long video. Thank you for watching, and we'll try this again soon. Bye.